The end of the road for live sheep exports.
The doom and gloom is there. It's gonna have a big impact.
I don't think there's too many positive people out there at the moment.
250 kilometres southeast of Perth in Kojonup, the ploughmans have been a fixture for generations. More than half their property runs sheep, the rest is for crops.
We employ about 300 days' worth of people to help us run our sheep.
That work will soon diminish as the federal government moves to phase out Australia's live exports, worth $80.8 million to WA last financial year.
Farming systems in WA have sort of been developing for a long time, and you pull live export out and everything changes. It'd have a dramatic effect on the wool industry.
While many associate the trade with this distress from the Awassi Express in 2017, these are the faces behind the industry who say it's come a long way since then. They are fearful the ban will speed up rural decline. Sport grounds with no teams to use them, a grim possibility. Already, Kojonup's hockey team struggles.
A hockey club, the men, the women make up the teams.
When you've got a small town to start with, to lose one or two families, that's a major loss to any community.
Most grounds are sponsored by local businesses, including truckies in the sheep trade. For Ben Sutherland, the ban would cost nearly half his business and put those funds at risk.
It'll leave us with equipment that we're not going to be able to get rid of or not be able to utilise. No drivers, because you can't afford to keep them on the road.
He says the ripple effect from fewer drivers and shearers is huge.
It's buying your tyres, it's, putting your money back in the local IGA. It's another person in the town spending their money. If they're not there to drive your truck, well, they're not there in the community, are they?
It's likely the number of sheep in WA will shrink once the ban begins. If the flock reduces by 15% and farmers don't move to cropping, the state government predicts it would cost the agriculture industry 690 full-time jobs and $123 million a year. The only certainty the Agriculture Minister can provide is the ban won't begin before the next election. Murray Watt now considering recommendations on the implementation from an independent panel. The government is keen to see boxed sheep meat as an alternative, but economists say the decision to block extra Qatar flights doesn't help grow the sector.
We need to be doing other things to like allowing extra freight coming through in airlines to demonstrate we do want to be part of providing some food security to the Middle Eastern regions.
Stephen Thomas for 10 News First.